Hey guys, and welcome to my January 22nd DVD update. It's been exactly 2 weeks since my last update. In this update, I'm going to show you the DVDs I've gotten over the last 2 weeks. The first DVD I got was Criss Angel's Mind Freak Season 3. I've got all the other seasons of this show, and I actually like this one a lot. I don't watch it on TV because I don't like watching all those commercials because they can become a pain in the ass having to sit through all that. But this is actually a good show, and if you like magic tricks and advanced magic tricks, you'll like that. The next movie I got was He Was a Quiet Man, which was Kristen Slater and Alicia Cuthbert's new movie. And William H. Macy's in it for a little bit, not a huge amount of time. And I like this movie. It's very hard to explain. The ending is a little confusing, and you don't exactly know what happened. Because you don't know. I don't want to ruin anything, but I would definitely check this one out. It's about Kristen Slater. And he got this really he did a really good job acting in this. This was one of the most different movies he's ever done. And he was this guy who hated his job and thought about killing everybody. And then the other employee that works with him kills all the people first, and he ends up saving him because he has a gun. It's really confusing. And then he falls in love with that Alicia who becomes paralyzed from a bullet. It's so difficult to explain, but just check that one out. I think a lot of people will like it. It's kind of an arty film, but I liked it. The next movie I picked was Mr. Woodcock, starring Billy Bob Thornton. Now, this movie did not do well. People did not like this, and for some reason, I thought it was really funny. I like movies that are like this, and I don't know. I thought it was better than School for Scoundrels and a lot better than some of the other Billy Bob movies over the last, 3 years. I just thought it was funny, and I think if people give it a chance, they would probably like it. I thought about getting the Blu-ray version, but it was $32, and I'm like, $35, and the tape was $16. I'm like, I don't know if I want to pay double for that. And I looked online; it had a terrible review for the picture quality of the Blu-ray. The next one is an older movie I got that I hadn't gotten yet, a Very Brady sequel. I have the other one, and for some reason I hadn't bought this one till now. I didn't like this one as much as I like the first one. It's a good movie and all, and it's not bad or anything, but for some reason I just didn't think it was as funny as the first one. I didn't think they did as much. I'm thinking they had a little less budget for this one, or at least they didn't go as many places or something. I don't know what it was, but it's good though. And this one, people have been telling me I gotta get it, and I have a bootleg I bought years ago, probably like 2000. Hadn't watched the movie since I got it back then, so I bought it at Walmart for a low price. I think it was like $12.99 or something. The Monster Squad, and I watched this again. I actually really do like this movie. It's actually, it's pretty much like like Goonies with monsters. And the one thing about it is, for some reason, I just feel like the cover is a little cheap or something. I don't know. It just doesn't do it justice for it. Because I don't think it's the original cover. It's like a newer cover or something. And I don't know. But I like the movie, though. The next one I picked I found this out early at Best Buy a couple days ago. And it doesn't come out for another week. It's John Heater's movie that he did right after Napoleon Dynamite, I believe. And it got a really bad distribution. It went out to a couple theaters, really limited distribution. I never got to see it. It's called Movie McAllister. And I had always wanted to see this one, and it looked very interesting. He's done a couple movies that have taken a long time to come out. And that one took, I think he did that 2004, 2005. It was a long time ago he did that. The next one, I talked about this DVD before. I have the old HBO DVD version of this, but it's in full screen, and I saw it, and I looked at the back. This one's the widescreen version. I wanted to get that because, well, I have a widescreen TV, and the thing is with a widescreen TV, if you have full screen, like it's weird. It's like it's in the middle, and the sides are empty. These black bars. I don't mind black bars in the bottom. I like that, but on the side, kind of pisses me off a bit. But I bought House Arrest, which is a great movie, and I suggest everyone pick this up. I talked about this in my favorite family DVDs, I believe. And this one it came out today, but I got it yesterday early, because I tend to find movies out early. It's the Swamp Things, the series. And for some reason, they didn't put its volume 1 or anything, but there was a lot more episodes. This is the first 22 episodes, so it's not the complete series. I used to watch this show. I think the reruns of it, or I might have watched it when I was a kid when it was new. It said it's 90 to 93. I feel like they aired it on Sci-Fi at one point, and I used to watch it a lot on that, but I might be wrong. And the next one I got, I just wanted to watch it. I haven't even gotten to watch it yet, and it's probably a piece of crap. But it's Boogeyman 2. The first one was no good, but this one is a totally different story. And I usually like to just watch these just to say that I've seen it. It says starring Tobin Bell from Saw. What's weird is, like, Tobin Bell has been acting for years, but I never started noticing him till Saw. And I don't know if it's recently, but he always seems to act the same. He has that same voice and that same way of acting and everything. I don't know if he's ever acted different than anything before. And this one I had to order because I didn't get it in the store. And I ordered it, just got it a couple days ago. Jason Biggs' movie, The Wedding Days, which I think was shot a couple years ago and never came out. And I don't know if this has ever come out to theaters or not. And I haven't gotten to watch it yet. And I always think of Jason Biggs as the pie fucker. And I can't, it's because of that Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I always think of him in American Pie. And I'm sure a lot of people do, and it's kind of hard to get that image of that out of their mind, because that's like what you think of. It's when someone does something that weird in a movie, you remember that. And the next one I got at Walmart was, I didn't surprise Walmart carried this movie, and I got it for $7.99. I haven't watched it in a long time. 8mm with Nicolas Cage, and I wanted to watch this movie again. I saw it like once. It was a lot younger, like it came out like '98 or something. In '99. I watched it on HBO a long time ago, and I don't think I saw all of it. And it comes with a sequel to it. I'm sure it's probably crap, but it's the 2-pack, and they're in widescreen. Normally, these 2-packs are full-screen versions. And some of the $5 DVDs I got Clue. I got this at Target. It has a new cover on it. It's normally that drawn cover. And I never had seen this movie before. And the game, I think, is a game that people... I remember they played it in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, and they used to always, like... That's how I always remembered it. But I don't think I ever played this game my whole life, and I don't think it's a game I'd want to play. I don't know. Maybe it's a good game. I'm not sure. But the movie was alright. It was a little tiny bit, like, a little boring. I think it's more for, like... a real intellectual crowd or something. I don't know. But I did like it, though. And I got this in the $5 bin, Arnold Schwarzenegger's True Lies. And I've never seen this movie, surprisingly. I was a little pissed, though, when I put it in. It's not anamorphic widescreen, which means it doesn't fit to the widescreen TV properly. It means there's still the full screen, those bars on the side, and those widescreen bars at the bottom. So the picture's, like, tiny. I guess that's why it's in the bin, because I'm betting there's probably going to be a better DVD of it at some point. And this I bought from the closing down, these two I bought from the closing down Suncoast in our mall, in the mall that I go to all the time. And I bought this for $4.99, I think, something like that. And it might have been less, Splatter University, which I had never watched. And I watched it recently and liked this a lot. It was funny, is the music in the beginning reminds me a lot of the music that I made in the Lust for Blood opening. It's a horror film I did. It's on YouTube if you want to look at it. But it's weird. It was like identical, and I never even seen it before. And the next one I picked that I bought when MJ was along, it's a real cheap movie, but I think it's another one of these Mormon films. Rupert Patterson Wants to Be a Superhero. And it was made in like 1997, so I would have been in middle school, I think. So I probably would have been the same age as everyone in this movie. But, oof. It was good, but boy was it a weird, cheap movie. It was weird. It was kind of like Pee-wee and this kid with his bike with all these gadgets on it, and like, I don't know, it was weird. And some of the people that were in that Mormon movie, Buttercream Gang, like these two old guys, it reminded me of Don and Murphy's Old Man were in it. Let me see what the tapes are that I bought. And the tape, I guess I'll show you the tapes now. I have a couple other things to show too, but I'll show the tapes. The two tapes I bought this for a penny. I'm not lying. Online, all I have to do is pay the shipping, and this is a penny. Really Weird Tales, and it's a movie that I think it was made with the people who did SCTV, like I'm pretty sure it was collaboration movie, and I think it might have been a pilot for an HBO show, and they made this, and they planned on making it as a series, and I guess they didn't. And the one is with Martin Short, and he was great in it. He was reminding me the way he was playing the character in it in the short story was a lot like Clifford. And you're notice if you ever see this movie. He was like a lounge singer, and he gets to play at like a Playboy mansion. They called it something else, like for a similar guy to Hugh Hefner, and you find out like the women there are robots, and it's an interesting one. And then the second one was with John Candy as like a guy who wants to help this town sell houses and landscape, and he wants to help them make more money, and it was kind of a confusing one. Well, yeah, this one was kind of confusing, the second story. It didn't make too much sense, and I haven't gotten to watch the third one yet. And I still have that to watch. And then the other one I bought for about a penny, I believe, as well, is a movie that John Candy directed for TV, which I had never seen. Well, I might have watched it as a kid on TV and not remembered this, but it doesn't ring a bell. And it stars George Wendt, who you know from Cheers, and he was recently in massive horror like Family episode. And this is called Hostage for a Day. And John Candy directed this and has a tiny part in it. Haven't watched it yet, but I was like getting some older John Candy stuff that isn't out yet on DVD. And I bought this one because a lot of people have been telling me to get it. I got it. It was $12.99, but I had a card that gives % off or something, so I got it for $11.99. And I looked online, and it sells for $30 used most places, so it seemed like a good deal. People have been telling me to watch this for a while, Quantum Leap, and I know Shane Jensen, who's on YouTube, loves this show, so I got this. I haven't gotten to watch these. I have a lot I haven't gotten to watch yet, so I've been watching all these Family Matters I've taped. I have so many I have to watch back, but I love this. I mean, what the hell am I talking? I love Family Matters, but I haven't gotten to watch this yet. This I bought. Someone said, you don't have this, and I was like, I'll get it, because I don't know why I don't have it. Because of all the movies I've got. I bought The Witch, Hocus Pocus, finally. And I remembered liking this a lot as a kid. I haven't watched this in a really long time. I know as a kid, some things about it kind of made me a little sick. I think it was The Witches or something, but it wasn't a bad movie. I got this for $14.99, and it was a triple pack of Demons. And I got this at Best Buy. I don't have these, and I don't have some of the other packs either. I got one with vampires. A lot of times these discs can have flaws, though, I've read, but the ones that were in this set were Black Demons, which I'm watching now, The Other Hell, which is this one, and I've seen this DVD for years and never bought it. I thought $14.99 for all three of these when they used to be more than $14.99 for just one of them. And I bought this one I really liked, and it's a cheap TV movie from what I was reading. Demons 3, The Ogre. I used to think it was The Org for some reason. And it's kind of got a Troll 2 quality to it. And it's pretty funny. I like this a lot. It would definitely go on one of my lists with favorite horror movies, or at least favorite bad horror movies. It was good. If you want to just get this separate, but the whole box is worth it just for this. Right now onto the dollar. No, some of these are dollar DVDs, and some of these are 50 cents DVDs. I'll show you the dollar ones first. The first one is Breathing Fire, and then the kid that's in this is the Chinese kid from the Goonies. I haven't watched any of these dollar DVDs yet. I'm sure the picture's probably bad. The quality on these are normally really low quality, but what do you expect for $1? And this one, Great White Death. I looked online and they have one with a really cool cover. And this is about like shark hunting or something. And this, I just like getting these dollar DVDs because they just seem so odd. Like the movies are so peculiar, and like it's just so weird they even exist. This one, Rehearsal for a Murder. But I've looked most of these up, and most of them have gotten high reviews on the Internet Movie Database. Most people like them. This one I got Dennis Hopper, so it's a 50 cents one. Mad Dog Morgan. And this one I got because it stars Henry Winkler and Sissy Spacek with a real mannish haircut. Catherine. I don't know much about this one. It says it has Julia Carvener, who was in you know, Marge Simpson. So there's a lot of people in this. I don't know anything about this, but Hanley Winkler has a real, like, silly look, like that fro and that mustache. I don't know if this might have been before Happy Days or not. And this one I got, I don't know, I just these things, I like watching these cheap adventure things. My Global Adventures. And I was reading online, and said something about she eats squids and, like, eats the eyes of squids and stuff. I don't know, this was another 50 cents one. And this one my dad said he remembered watching on TV, To All My Friends on Shore, which was a Bill Cosby movie. And it looked interesting, it had good reviews online, and for 50 cents, I mean, that's not really bad at all. So, those were the DVDs I've gotten over the last 2 weeks. And as you notice, a lot of them are older ones that I haven't gotten to get yet. And since they're $5 and $6.99, that's not a bad price at all. And the dollar DVDs. And, yeah, so those are a good price to get. So, thanks for watching. And thanks to everyone who subscribes and for favoriting these videos and sharing them around. So, thanks a lot.